Welcome back to Fenralion Gamer. Rumors about the future of the God of War series are heating up again. For those who thought Kratos' journey ended with Ragnarok, think again. Leaks circulating on Reddit and gaming forums suggest that in the next God of War game, Kratos will head to Egypt and confront a brand new reality. But this time, the journey won't just be against gods, it might be against his own walk you through all these updates and theories. I've got a small favor to ask. If you want more content like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's dive in. So what are these rumors about? The most talked about claim is this: Kratos might have a daughter. But I need to jump in here because while the word child appears in these leaks, my theory is very different. This isn't a child in need of protection or training. On the contrary, this could be a full-grown warrior, someone who may have inherited Kratos' strength and rage. Here's my theory. This character might have been born from a relationship Kratos had during his Sparta years, even before his marriage, a child he never knew about. But now, she's grown, a woman in her early to mid-20s who's learned to survive, who shaped her destiny in Egypt. She's not here to learn from Kratos. She's here to confront him. And once we bring Egyptian mythology into the mix, this theory gets even stronger. Egyptian gods are associated with magic, death, and fate. Figures like Anubis, Set, Osiris, and Ra don't just bring war, they bring psychological and emotional trials. Perhaps this woman has been empowered by Egypt's ancient magic. Maybe she's someone even the gods fear. A past Kratos thought buried is now standing in front of him. This woman wouldn't just be a biological link, she'd be fate's revenge. This isn't a family reunion, it's a reckoning. Santa Monica Studio has often shown that Kratos can't escape his past. That's why I believe this theory isn't just fan fiction, it has solid narrative ground. This isn't about having a child, it's about confronting his deepest sins. So why would Kratos go to Egypt now, after all these years? Because this isn't just about rumors of a daughter. After Ragnarok, Kratos' fate is still unwritten. Just as Norse mythology weaves fate with threads, in Egyptian mythology, gods and sorcerers bend fate, using death and magic. Perhaps Kratos receives a vision, a dream, a prophecy, something that pulls him toward Egypt. But what's waiting in Egypt isn't just gods, the rule of Anubis over souls, Osiris' myth of resurrection, Set's chaos, Ra's divine order. These all suggest that Kratos will face not only physical enemies, but mental traps. Maybe this woman spent years under Anubis' influence. Maybe the gods didn't just hide her from Kratos, they turned her into a weapon against him. And imagine this, a woman who grew up hating Kratos, who sees him as the man who abandoned her. Their first meeting wouldn't be a reunion, it would be a confrontation. This emotional weight could surpass even Atreus' story, because here, love doesn't come first. Rage and reckoning do, just like Kratos' own past. Some theories even suggest she might be the reincarnation of Calliope, but I don't buy that. It feels overly dramatic. Santa Monica usually goes for grounded, emotionally strong characters. A new character with a fresh past and a unique mythological background would serve the story much better. And Kratos' journey to Egypt might not be entirely personal. It might be tied to a shift in divine balance. Maybe gods like Ra or Osiris call upon him. Maybe they need him to fight back a threat like Apophis. But this could easily be a trap. Kratos has never trusted gods, and this time will be no different. Every step will be cautious, every encounter suspicious. But here comes the critical question. Is this woman truly his daughter, or just a trick of the gods? Egyptian mythology is full of illusions and spiritual manipulation. Anubis controls souls, Set distorts minds, Thoth blurs reality and illusion. Maybe this daughter is just a trap, created to dig into Kratos' buried regrets. But if she really is his daughter, Santa Monica could use this story to craft a deeply layered narrative, just like they did in 2018. It wouldn't just be physical conflict, but also ideological. She may worship the Egyptian gods, perhaps even revere them. Kratos, of course, hates all gods. That ideological gap could spark intense emotional and philosophical conflict, just like the rift with Atreus, but this time even more dangerous. Some players are skeptical of this idea. Comments online say things like, another kid storyline, or just give us Kratos solo again. But let's not forget, God of War was never just about combat. It's a story about family, loss, and redemption. A daughter could deepen that emotional thread even more, and unlike Atreus, this character isn't a trainee or a student. She's already a battle-hardened warrior, someone who's interacted with gods and mastered magic. Kratos might not be the teacher this time, he might be the one learning. She could show him how to survive in Egypt's mystical world, while he tries to teach her not who she is, but why she must fight. But what if this confrontation is only the beginning? Imagine Kratos and this woman first clash as enemies, only to form a reluctant alliance against a greater threat. Maybe Apophis or another dark god wants them both destroyed. This would force them to acknowledge their shared past. That would give God of War an entirely new emotional and mythological depth. God of War 2018 and Ragnarok perfected semi-open world systems. Egypt is the perfect setting for that. From the Nile to desert temples, underground tombs to star-map grimoires, Egypt offers hundreds of new zones for players to explore. If this new character is part of that world, she could either join Kratos with unique abilities or stand against him. The narrative structure could also change. Just like we played Atreus segments, we might now play parts of the game as this woman. Sometimes their paths may intersect, sometimes they split. Switching between two characters could offer a dual perspective of Egypt's shadows and of their internal struggles. This would refresh both the gameplay and the emotional core of the series. As for the gods, expect complexity. Ra, Set, Anubis, Osiris, Thoth, Bastet. They might help, betray, or manipulate. But in the God of War universe, one rule remains: never trust the gods. So who Kratos allies with, who he fights, even which side this woman is on, could constantly shift. That tension will keep the story alive. And once again, let me emphasize, yes, there are rumors about Kratos having a daughter, but my theory is different. She's not a child, not someone to train. She's already forged in fire with her own beliefs, powers, and past. She could be the result of a relationship Kratos had before marriage in Greece, a part of his life he tried to forget, but now fate brings it back. Thanks for watching this video. If you think my theory makes sense, let me know in the comments. Is this woman truly from Kratos' past or just a divine illusion? If God of War moves to Egypt, who do you think will stand with Kratos and who against him? Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, because here at Fenralion Gamer, there's much more where that came from. See you in the next video.